Greetings, friends. This week we have that famous episode in the Gospels where Jesus walks on the water. You know the background. Jesus has fed 5,000 people. He shoves the disciples off in a boat and he dismisses the crowd. He goes up and he prays up in the mountain, and then he's there all night into the fourth watch at night, just at dawn, when you could barely see, what's in front of you. The disciples see Jesus walking on the water toward them, and I've got this sort of macabre humor. I just chuckle when I could just envision the disciples just aghast, and it's a ghost, and Jesus says, to be of good courage, ego eimi in the Greek, I am. In other words, I'm God. Okay, so you can take this on a historical level, which it really did. It really happened. But you can also look at this on a deep symbolic level, because if the disciples would have had their wits about them, they would realize that, ghosts don't really walk on water. Actually, in the Old Testament, only God can tread on the water, because the water symbolized chaos, death, and its monsters symbolized the personification of death. And death catches up with all of us at some time. And so the watery deep is a death, okay? And so Jesus is demonstrating his deity by calmly walking on the sea. Now, of course, we know that in Matthew, this is the only place where it explains what Peter did. Master, if it's you, call me out there. I want to walk on water too. Wow. I think Jesus put that in his heart. I love it. Don't you? I don't want to be normal. I want to walk on water. I want to be like God. And Jesus says, yeah, come on out. And he comes on out, does pretty well at first, keeping his eyes on Jesus. But he started looking around at the swirling wind and the waves, and he started to sink. Well, it's an obvious lesson for us, isn't it? Keep your eyes on Jesus, and you can trample and tread on the chaos in your life and the forces of chaos that are conspiring to bring us down. The devil just wants us to live by our natural abilities. That's boring, okay? God's calling us to do that which is above and beyond our natural ability. He expects us not to be mere men and women. So, isn't that what you want to? Huh? Isn't really? Did God put that little desire somewhere deep down inside here? Come on, walk on the water. Yeah, I hope so. I think we need to do this as individuals, but we're really going to need to do this as a church, because that's what God's called us to do. Otherwise, why even come to church? I mean, why even be religious? You know what I mean? I hope you get what I mean. God bless you. And start off walking on water. Maybe in your bathtub or something. God bless. Bye.